Blech. There you have it. This way. Hey y'all, it's Jalen. Today I'm going to be doing my eyebrow routine. As you can tell, I do not have my eyebrows on right now. I've had a few questions about how I do my eyebrows, what I use, what I don't like to use, that kind of thing. And I thought, what the heck, I'll do my eyebrow routine. One thing that I have found in my experience with makeup, and especially eyebrow makeup, is that eyebrows are so incredibly personal. And I know that sounds laughable, but every eyebrow is different. The two on my face are different, the two on your face are different. Everybody's eyebrows are different from each other, and a lot of times they're different from one another as well. So what works for me may not work for you, or it might not be your preferred method, and that's totally fine. That's what I think is so awesome about eyebrows, is they're all a little bit different and they add such a great character to your face. So I thought it'd be fun to show you how I do my eyebrows, and maybe it'll work for you. Primarily, I like to use the Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. I have mine in medium brown, and it works really well for me, and mine's broken, so I'm going to try not to drop it on you. So I have the kit, and the kit came with the brow powder, it came with the brow gel, and it also came with a brow brush. It has a spoolie on one end and an angled brush on the other. And that's what I primarily like to use. I find that I have very light brows and not a lot of hair either, so I find that I really like to use the powder because it's a little bit more natural and it'll really fill the brows a little bit more. With that in mind, I've just tried the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and it also has a spoolie on one end, and then it's a pencil type product on the other end. And I have really enjoyed this. I've only worn it a couple of times, so I'm not going to be demonstrating it in the video, but if you're interested, I can do a review in the future. You know what? I'm gonna zoom you in. Now that we're up close and personal, you can see everything. I'm gonna start with the spoolie end of my Anastasia brow brush, and I'm going to lift the eyebrows with the spoolie. Now, taking the angled liner part, I am going to dip into the light powder. This one. Loading my brush, kind of tapping my brush in the product, and then I'm going to just go right underneath the brow and lightly draw a line. And it's not just one line like, it's a line like, does that make sense? I hope the sound effects are helping you. Okay, so I'll go ahead and do the same thing with the other brow. Alright, so now I'm going to take that light shade again, and I'm going to line the top of the brow. I have a little bald spot here, so I'm just gonna kind of fill that in. So now I'm going to go back in with the darker shade, and I'm going to kind of line the outer part of my brow. I'm going to take it right underneath, all the way down to where my brow should end. And I'm going to do the same thing for the top, all the way down where my brow should end. I'm going to kind of fill in that part, the outer part. Now I'm going to dip back into the lighter powder, and I'm going to make a straight line on the innermost part of my brow. That's going to really make it straight and defined. It's okay if you have a little bit of dark left on your brush, that's alright. We're going to dip back into our light, and I flip it upside down. So it's usually like this when I do it. I flip it this way. So I'm just going to draw a line straight up, and I'll connect it there. Got a little out of hand, and that's okay. Connect it, And then I'm just going to take a mix of the light and the dark brown, and I'm gonna fill in all the lines. Going to concentrate it on the outer part of my brow first, and I'll work my way in. Alright, I'm happy with this brow. This brow looks a little sad, so let's fix it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other brow, and I'll be right back. Now I'm back. My brows basically match. Now all that's left to do is put a little bit of brow gel on them. So this is just the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. It is really great. It doesn't make your brows crunchy, which, let's face it, that's not a good look for anybody. I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna brush up. Now I'm gonna brush up and out. Okay, so there you have it. That is how I do my brows. It is not hard. I don't do hard. That would just break my heart every day if I had to spend like 30 minutes on my brows alone. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really love like the super straight and angled and filled in brows, but I like the ease of this type of brow. I feel like I can do it every day, and I think it looks great. So that is how I do my brows. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please let me know if you have a brow tutorial on your channel. I would love to check it out. I think it's really cool to watch how everyone does their brows. Everybody's just a little bit different. Thank you for liking and commenting on this video, and don't forget to subscribe. I put out new videos every Wednesday and Saturday. See you next time. Bye, y'all. Ooh, I'm glad that you asked, internet. Just a little time. Right, like orangey, reddy lips.